Hello, everybody. It's morning coffee chat. Thought I would come on, and I didn't want to go live because there's some things that I want to talk to you guys about. If you saw my last video, you know that I was talking about leaving the Reborn YouTube community. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of what's been going on with me. Not in detail, just so you know kind of what's been happening with me. And then I'll tell you my decision. So last year, I had someone special in my life. And in between my dad's memorial and finding out my mom had cancer, we had a fallout. In the last month, I had decided to make amends, forgive and forget, give a second chance, and I was screwed over again. Which obviously upset me. I don't trust very easily, and that was hard to do. It was hard for me. But I felt like I was doing the right thing by making amends. And it just sent me into a funk I just got really down about it, and I'm kind of down on myself because I put myself in a position again. So that was kind of what set everything off. There has been a lot of stuff going on at my job. I've been unhappy there for a while. I think, a couple years. I haven't been happy. But I think that physically, it's getting very hard for me. There's a lot going on, and there's been a lot of changes. We had a client move out that I helped move in when I was a manager. I've been with her for 11 years. It was her decision, and I respected it. I do respect it. It was just very hard for me to deal with because I'd been, she was family. She had gone to Thanksgivings with my family. My family would buy her stuff or send her things. She was family. And that was just very hard for me to deal with. It still is. It's getting better. I couldn't go in her space for a little bit. I did force myself to do that this weekend. So that was another hit for me. And then there's some other things going on at work that I feel like is just, I don't even know what to say about it. It's, I can't go into detail, but it's just a lot. It's a lot to deal with. So work's been a little bit hard for the last month or so, 2 months. And I don't know how many of you look at my community wall. I made a post of a video. It was a video of a guy talking about another video. And I can't go into detail because I don't want anybody to go look for it. But as you guys know, I'm new on TikTok. I do make some videos. I have made a few, but it's a really fun app. I have a good time just watching it. There's some stuff on there that just cracks me up. And it's it's something different other than YouTube. So I have been spending some time over there. Was it 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, something along those lines. I got on early in the morning. One morning, I think I was just sitting here scrolling, and a video came up that, boy, I wish I could erase in my mind. There's a lot of us that saw it, of a guy committing suicide. And I'm going to be honest with you, it was so gory that I thought it was fake. I actually thought, wow, I need to find out who did that, because that was some good graphics. That was just my first thought. I was like, wow, that was really, like, they need to be in movies, because that was so graphic. And it was just so quick. It happened so fast in the video that it's like you couldn't get out of it fast enough. And like I said, I thought it was fake. It blew up on TikTok, blew up. And then it came over to YouTube. Once I found out that it was real, it was a big trigger for me. When I was in college in my 20s, my great-grandfather shot himself. I feel like that was yesterday. I got pulled out of class. And I was told, and I remember it like it was yesterday, I just dropped to my knees. So once I found out that this video was real, it sort of triggered the PTSD that I already have from finding my neighbor last year. But it brought back that feeling that I had when my grandfather did the same thing. My great-grandfather. This video was very, very disturbing. And I think it's sick that people would post something like that, not thinking that that is a huge trigger for a lot of people. And I really wish I could unsee it. I did not, I just, anyway, I've been really struggling with that, and my mom was unaware until last night. She asked what's happening with me. And she said that makes sense, that it would have triggered a lot. I grew up with all my grandparents, my grandparents and my great grandparents. I was very close to my great grandparents. They were like grandparents to me. I was actually closer with my great grandparents than I was my actual grandparents. So that was very hard on me. And if it ever gets, I went on YouTube, I reported videos, people posting this. I reported videos on TikTok. I know a lot of other people were too, because we were trying to get it off. Warning, everybody was warning people not to watch it. I advise that you guys don't either. Because like I said, I thought it was like graphics. I thought someone produced that. So I've really been struggling with that. And then the dog thing happened. Which some of it was good. I just think that the stress of the situation and the adrenaline that I had just didn't make things any better. Good news is that the puppy's doing great and already has 3 applications for his adoption. So it's good news. We still haven't found the other dog, which has my mom and I upset. And we're playing back in our heads over and over again what we could have done differently. And like I've told you guys before, my mom is a huge animal activist. We're animal lovers. And it's very hard for us to let that go. In fact, we're going to go back again. But anyway. And then something happened at work yesterday. It had me very angry. So I just feel like it's just been one thing after the other. So it's like, I already was upset, and then it got worse and I was triggered. And then, it was just piling on top of each other. And having the bipolar, that's not good for me. I don't do well when I'm overwhelmed, when I have a lot of stress. It's not a good thing. So I've been struggling. When you're bipolar and you're having issues, your moods are all over the place. And sometimes, you just have to think about, I think it triggers a lot of things you're not thinking. And so you're just like, I have to eliminate something. And I think my first thought was this: I don't want to leave. I do. There is a part of me that does. So I hope you guys understand why I made the last video. I've just been really struggling with these things. Sorry. So, I am not going to leave YouTube. I thought about taking a break from this channel, but I don't think I'm going to. I may set days where I have morning coffee chat. I have time with the babies with you guys. But I am going to be spending some time on my other channel. I did post 2 videos over the last couple days over there. I'm going to try to go live a lot more over here. I really do enjoy them. I didn't for a long time. I didn't enjoy going live. But I really do enjoy it now. So I am going to try to go live with a lot of my videos. Unless I'm like changing a baby or doing a haul or something like that. If I'm doing just, regular, just chatting or whatever, I'll try to go live. But I really would like to set days so you guys know. So as of right now, I'm staying. If I feel I need to take a break, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, I'm not going to. I appreciate everybody's comments and all the love and support. You guys are fantastic with giving me love and support, and I appreciate that. I really do. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I get to thinking about it, I can't stop. So, as of right now, I'm not going anywhere. And if it wasn't the love and support of you guys, I probably would have left. So it means a lot to me. But I just wanted to make you guys aware of kind of what's been happening with me. And just know that when you're bipolar, you don't have a choice sometimes. Things just happen. And I do my best to put a smile on and not let a whole lot of people know I'm upset or I'm having trouble. I tend to keep a lot of things in. But when it piles up on top of me, like it has been, I have a real hard time faking it. At some point, I cave, and I've caved. My mom wants me to go back to my counselor. I probably should, just because of being triggered. Been trying to journal, which has helped a little bit. But I probably do need to go back to my counselor. I have a certain counselor I see that specializes in bipolar disorder. I've been going to her for years. She knows me very well. I'm just, because of financial reasons and my horrible insurance, I can't financially afford it all the time. But I probably need to go back now. it really makes me angry that people would post that video. Why do, I can't understand why somebody would spread something like that. Something that's so disturbing and so horrible and gory that you think it's fake. Because it didn't seem real. I just don't understand the logic of upsetting everyone with that. It's just very sick. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that really is struggling with having seen that video. But, like I told my mom last night, it was so fast. It was like, says like one sentence on the phone, hangs it up, and that's it. Like, it was just so fast that you didn't have time. It was just really disturbing. I think it's really sick that people do that. And I think that I just didn't want to be on social media anymore because of it. It disturbed me enough that I really wanted to get off all of the platforms. I haven't posted on Instagram. Really, I haven't been on Facebook. I really stepped back, and my plan was to completely remove myself because of this. So I hope you guys understand now. That I just wanted to let you guys know. You guys are family to me, and I didn't want you to think it had to do with anything on here. I just kind of really wanted to back off of social media because of a lot of reasons, but that was the main one. So, yeah. So anyway, that's that. I wanted to show you guys my new coffee mug. I got this from the dollar store. And it's got a sugar skull on it. It's a big one. I think this is the biggest mug I have. But it's really cool. I love the sugar skull on it. It's black. It's got a white handle. And it's got just a wonderful, beautiful sugar skull on it, which I collect sugar skulls and skulls. But I have my vanilla Starbucks with my Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal creamer. Yeah. So I love that. Look how big this thing is. It's huge. So update on the puppy. I'll try to put an updated picture, and everybody is absolutely in love with that dog. I asked my mom, my grandma and my mom went by the other day, and instead of calling to check on him, they went by, and there was actually the third family was there in a room playing with him, and everybody loves him. They do have, that picture up, looking for the owner, but we're really crossing our fingers and hoping that nobody claims the dog and that they could go to he could go to a new family. But they said he's doing very well. They said that it took them 2 flea baths to get him cleaned up because he was so infested. But he is doing fantastic. They said he's just all kinds of full of energy. Everybody's in love with him. So that's, it made me feel a lot better that I was just really afraid that because we couldn't get the other dog, that he would go into some kind of, I don't know if it's the mom, I don't know if it's just another dog I'm not sure. But I just really thought that the puppy might have problems because they said he was only about 6 months old, but he's doing really great. And that really relieved me a lot. I really was struggling with having separated them. My mom and I have been beating ourselves up because we kind of feel like we could have made things go a little, because of some choices, we could have made things better where it would have, the outcome would have been better. But, I told her, I said, we drove and drove and drove and looked for hours, and not a lot of people would have done that. They would have given up. My mom went again yesterday. The dog was spotted that yesterday morning, so it's still there. It's still safe. My concern and worry was because I had to rescue them from the middle of the highway, that maybe she would possibly do it again. And so it was really weighing on me for the puppy and this other dog. But good news is that she's been seen, and my mom's got her phone number all over the area. Everybody, we stopped before, she stopped a lot of people yesterday. We're gonna go look for the other dog. Now we'll be a little more prepared. My mom's gone to the store. I'm gonna go to the store. We're gonna make sure we are supplied with things. And we're gonna look again. We've got kind of a game plan we talked about last night, what we're gonna do differently. And hopefully, cross your fingers, we can get the dog and take it to the no-kill shelter. Because it's really weighing on the both of us because we feel like we could have made some different choices. But I told her, I said, I think it was a truck that pulled up that kind of distracted us. And we did save one. And that's, a good thing. And he's good, and he's going to be in such a great home and not be on the streets anymore. And I just really hope that whoever gets him really protects him. And I'm just going to have faith that they will. So hopefully, cross your fingers, we find the other one. But we're going to keep our cars, prepared for something like this again. Because that's what me and my mom do. We try to rescue animals, get them off the street. So we're going to make sure our cars are supplied with the things we would need to get them where we need to. Depending on if we find the dog early, we may end up having to keep the dog temporarily because the shelter closes at 4. So there is a possibility that we may end up having to. But my mom where she's at, she has a yard. So worst case, they can set up something and it could stay there temporarily. But regardless, we're gonna get the dog. We're determined. I think that'll make me feel better too. I think that was just an added stress that I didn't need, but I don't regret it one bit. All my scratches and sores that the dog gave me, the puppy, are healing. They're healing good. My arm finally stopped hurting from my tetanus shot. But I may have a few scars, but I don't regret it, not one bit. I would run out on the highway and do it again. It was worth it, especially when I saw the picture. I was like, look, he's adorable, and he got cleaned up, and it really it made my heart heal a little bit. just thank goodness that there's no kill shelters, that, and there's people who are willing to take those animals in. I was going to come on yesterday, or some stuff that happened at work, and my back went out, and I just really just needed to lay low yesterday. So I really did nothing but kind of sleep and lay low. I didn't, I posted I think I posted the last video yesterday, maybe, or the day before, on my other channel. But I really just did nothing but rest. I really wanted to try to get to Judy's today, but I'm hesitant to push it because right now the pain is minimal. I'm stiff still. I mean, I'm just afraid that if I if I go do something else, I'm gonna really mess myself up. So, not sure what my plan is today. I need to go a little bit more in the morning. I may, I don't think I'm probably going to go. I've decided to go ahead and have some tests done, see how bad things are now with my back. I've been kind of putting it off. But yeah, I've decided it's time. I'm tired of being in pain, and, so I don't admit defeat very well. But I'm at that point where I think I may have to. I'm just struggling with a lot of things. So, I just been trying to keep myself distracted. And what is this? Hang on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. The recycling truck showed up, but there was like another truck in front of it, like a smaller little, I don't know, like a little miniature dump truck. And I was like, what is going on here? And it like backed up to part of the part that comes down and gets the trash can or whatever. It like backed up and like dumped something in. I was just like, what is going on? And what it does is, because I'm at a dead end street, it goes down and then it backs up and then turns around and backs and gets this side of the road. So it's like beep, 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 beep. So that's why I was like, okay, let me find out what's happening here. Anyway, so I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm doing today. Part of me really wants to get to Judy's because she needs help, but I'm really hesitant. I don't want to make things worse on myself. And right now, like, just as I've been sitting here, my spine is hurting. Like, I kind of feel like I've got a knife in the middle of my back, or at the bottom of my back, which means I probably shouldn't. So I may try to shoot for Judy's tomorrow and just try to stay low again today. Get on a heating pad and ice and all that jazz. But I also wanted to, I'll make an official video, but I've decided I'm going to put Maya up for adoption. She's my full body silicone. I am really struggling with the weight of her. She's heavy. I really need I like her size, but she's chubby and almost too much for me to handle now. So I really want to try to get a lighter full body silicone. I've talked to the artist, and so I am going to make an official video. I'm also going to post her on Instagram, but just to let you guys know that she is going to be up for adoption. It's hard because I she was my first one, and I do love her. I do. I wish that it wasn't the weight of these babies sometimes, like Sasha, and I wish the weight wasn't an issue with her, because I really do love her. With Sasha, she was just too big for me to handle. I just got too many physical issues to handle a toddler that big. She was big. And with Maya, it's just the weight. And it's like with her being full body silicone, it's not like I can go in and take some beads out. So yeah, so I will have a official video posted for her, unless, if you guys are interested in her. My email is in the about section on my channel. You can email me. I will give you more details, but I'll do like an official video at some point. So I do have that. I'm really hoping at some point this week I can get this baby varnished. We'll see. So hopefully I'll get that done. I've been working on some crafty stuff. My sewing machine is still, I don't know, being freaky. So I haven't had a chance to get it to my aunt's to have her look at it. So right now I'm not doing any sewing. I'm working on a little bit of Happy Mail. I've created a little shelf from dollar store stuff, which I may end up putting on my other channel. So, just been kind of, it's like I go over there for a minute and I do a couple things, and then I go and I, relax or lay down, or, just help my back, and, just to keep myself distracted. I'll start to, get to thinking, or my mind's over, going a mile a minute. And so then I go back over and I, focus on something else, and then I walk off again. So, yeah, just working on a little bit of, little projects that I've had. But I really do need to get this baby done, because I need to start on my client's Christmas baby. So yeah, that's the plan so far this week, is maybe at some point getting to Judy's, varnishing the baby, and then going to look for the dog again. Go to the dollar store. I've got a few things I need to get, and that's it. I know this has been a long video, so I don't want to go too much longer, but I appreciate everybody's support, and I just really appreciate you. I really do. It means a lot. And if it wasn't for the wonderful comments you guys left me and all that, I probably would have gone ahead and left. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'll make another video soon. Hopefully this week. Maybe I'll feel like going live. I'll let you guys know ahead of time. Usually I've been trying to kind of announce it. I forget what they call it, but kind of announce I'm going to go live. So, be watching out for that. I'll try to go. I'll feel like going live this week. So I'm going to finish my coffee and upload the video and, figure out what I'm doing today. I hope you guys are doing well. And I am behind on videos. I have not been on YouTube since, on this channel. I have not seen anyone's videos since my last video. So I do want to try to get caught up with everybody. But for those of you that's went and subscribed to my other channel, I do have the review videos for my portable washer and dryer there. For those of you that want to subscribe to my other channel, it is the name. I will put the name of my other channel in the description box below. Please like and subscribe if you are new. Hopefully, I didn't scare you away. But I'll see you guys soon. You guys take care of you.